My old truck got a check engine light. I'm gonna show you guys how to hopefully check it and fix it. Going to diagnose. Now let's see what we get. All right, let's see what we got. Idle speed sensor. Desired idle 575. You wanted to idle at 575 and it was idle at 1975. This is one I'm primarily looking at. Load speed 5%, so it had some load on it. Engine speed, like I said, it's too fast. Throttle position 0. And desired idle 575, which it couldn't achieve, and the gear it was in was second. Now we're going to run it and see what our idle is. Now we're going to run the vehicle and see what the actual data is going on. Let's go 1 and let's see. We're looking to see what it's calling for and what it's actually doing. And we know we want to highlight the speed and desired idle. Coolant temperature, highlight it. Engine load, alright, position, it says it's at 0. And we are in closed loop. You like to make sure it's in closed loop before you do any kind of diag. Let's go here again, see what we got going on. Okay, set parking brake, block drive wheels, start engine idle. Okay. Our engine speed, 925. We're going to increase it by 25 RPM. But it said go to 1500. Okay, about 950 is the lowest it'll idle. As it warms up, it gets worse. You can see that. Or as it runs. Alright, we're going to check our throttle plates. Notice with its cover off. It's our throttle cable. That one right there seems to be a little tight. You'll notice I can bring her down to idle. And that appears to be going to our cruise control. If you look at the top cable here, going to our cruise control. I think what we can do right there is adjust it. See if we can adjust that. Oh, that's all it was. Just a simple adjustment as that. These should be easy to fly. Probably, I guess, just over a period of time. It just turned itself in, or somebody adjusted it with that for some reason. Now let's see what we can do with the idle control. Let's see if we can decrease it. Idle speed, command idle. If you look, we're within 12 RPMs. Now we're in control of the idle. So that ought to fix our idle problems. and our code for cannot control idle. Sometimes it's a simple thing. This is all the way down, although it don't like being all the way sticking, so we may have to look into that. I think so. Yeah, that's, somebody adjusted that so that it wouldn't stick. So we're going to check that out. See what's going on. I'm going to take this cover off here and we'll see what's going on with the throttle plates. Okay, we're going to look and see what's causing the throttle body to stick once it's closed. And I always use a throttle body cleaner. I wouldn't use don't use carburetor cleaner or brake cleaner. That's much better. And I've always been told not to spray WD-40 or anything like that on your linkage, because it is a cleaner, and at times it will cause it to dry out. Throttle body cleaner seems to leave a slight residue, which I think helps lubricate. Now if you've got a Ford says do not clean their throttle plates. They've got a coating on them that will as it builds up, the particles will break off. It'll only build up to a certain percentage and then they'll break off. So, and then some Nissans you've got to do a relearn on the throttle if you ever move them. So keep that in mind. This works on most everything. GM will usually get to where it won't idle when they get dirty. I've had them come in, people come in on the hook, and all it was the throttle body needed to be cleaned, because as that stuff builds up around the edges, it closes the gap here, and you know, if no air's in, it won't run. Now I hope that holds up. It won't feel super to me. Look pretty nice. I think I am doing overkill right now, but if the plates don't center up, that might be part of it too. If it's built up on one side, a person probably could take that TPS off and clean the shaft there. Hopefully this will do it. And throttle body cleaner is harmless to electronics. You can actually take it and clean the mass airflow with it, and believe it or not, that makes a huge difference if you've got one that's sluggish. Quite a bit in there. That right there, probably a huge difference. Geez, that's a lot up in there. Maybe just enough, hold it off to one side. And if it's not able to center itself, see all that? Then it's gonna have a wedge effect and cause it not to be able to close factory preset. Really, a person can get in behind that, it'd be a whole lot better. But I think it's gonna be good. That way you don't take a chance on messing your gasket up. Yeah, this right here, was a culprit all the time. This thing's sticking, and everybody, I wonder what it cost them to fix that. Alright, looks pretty clean. Now our control motor, we really probably could take it out and clean it. I think I've done that in the past though. And it seems to have a full control of the idle. Alright, we're gonna put her back together and see what we get. This is your mass airflow sensor. It'll meter your air, so it knows how much fuel to match, how much air flow is coming through. This end shows how much air is coming through, and the O2 sensors show how much fuel is getting burnt. Now, this wants it, and I'm going to put me a little bit of Vaseline there, not much. I just want to put a little bit of petroleum jelly there so that don't try to roll. Remember, don't try to spray no white lithium grease or anything like that. Silicone spray. Silicone plays havoc with your sensors, so you don't want to take a chance on messing up any sensors and then trying to figure out what happened. What I do. Well, this piece of junk, you got something else wrong with it when actually you caused all of it. So we'll keep that in mind. And the good thing about it is that hose is hot. Okay, we're gonna snug this down. Those are special functions in order to test the idle control motor and engine control of idle. Alright, and engine data. Let's see what we got. Data 1. IAC is at 22. It was at 0 before. Desired IAC 22. And that's idle air control motor. So we're going to turn it off and clear the codes. Now let's see if we can clear the codes on it. Okay, we're going to clear the codes, see what comes back. Yes, we're going to. Do you really want to clear them? Yes. No trouble codes.